Welcome back to our channel, American Legends Losses. This Thursday, we have another tribute video celebrating the lives and careers of some of the greatest American legends who have passed away recently. These actors created unforgettable characters and will always be remembered for their amazing works in film and television. Join us as we pay tribute to these stars, who will live on through their magnificent works. We send our deepest condolences to the family during this time of great sadness and pray that God will welcome them with open arms. Let's go straight to the point.
Nick Gravenites, born on October 2nd, 1938, in Chicago, Illinois, was a highly influential American blues, rock, and folk singer, songwriter, and guitarist. He became a central figure in the music scene that emerged from the 1960s and 1970s, known for his work with prominent artists and bands, including Electric Flag, Janis Joplin, and Mike Bloomfield. Gravenites' deep connection to the Chicago blues scene, along with his talent for blending folk and rock elements into his music, earned him a reputation as a versatile and innovative artist. Gravenites grew up in Chicago's rich musical environment, where he absorbed the sounds of blues legends such as Muddy Waters and Howlin Wolf. This early exposure shaped his musical identity and fueled his passion for blues and folk music. He moved to San Francisco in the 1960s, where he became a key figure in the burgeoning counterculture movement. His involvement in the San Francisco music scene led to collaborations with some of the most iconic musicians of the era, helping to fuse blues and rock in a way that resonated with the generation. As a founding member of the Electric Flag, Gravenites played a pivotal role in shaping the sound of the band, which blended rock, blues, and soul in a unique way. His songwriting abilities also came to the forefront during this time, as he penned several hits, including Born in Chicago and Buried Alive in the Blues, the latter of which was famously recorded by Janis Joplin just before her death. His close association with Joplin and other legendary figures, such as Mike Bloomfield, solidified his status as a key player in the American music scene. Despite his success, Gravenites remained grounded, focusing on his craft rather than seeking the limelight. His contributions to the blues and rock genres continue to influence artists today. Nick Gravenites passed away on September 19, 2024, at the age of 85, leaving behind a lasting legacy of innovation and collaboration in American music. His work with some of the most iconic musicians of his time ensures that his influence will be felt for generations to come. Leonard Haick, born on May 20th, 1928 in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, was a prominent American anatomist renowned for his groundbreaking contributions to the field of cellular biology. Throughout his distinguished career, Haick held prestigious academic positions, serving as a professor of anatomy at the University of California, San Francisco UCSF School of Medicine, and as a professor of medical microbiology at Stanford University School of Medicine School of Medicine. His pioneering research significantly advanced the understanding of cell aging and immortality, with one of his most notable achievements being the discovery of the Haick limit. Haick's groundbreaking work in the 1960s revolutionized the field of cell biology. He discovered that normal human cells have a finite number of times they can divide before they stop growing, a phenomenon that became known as the Haick limit. This discovery challenged the long-held belief that cells could divide infinitely and had profound implications for research in aging, cancer, and developmental biology. His work laid the foundation for modern aging research and opened up new possibilities in understanding cellular behavior, sparking debates and studies in scientific communities around the world. In addition to his work on cellular senescence, Haick also made major contributions to the development of vaccines. His pioneering use of cell cultures led to the production of safer and more reliable vaccines, contributing to public health initiatives worldwide. Haick's work not only advanced the field of medicine, but also helped save countless lives through the development of vaccines for diseases like polio, rubella, and measles. Despite his scientific achievements, Haick often faced professional challenges. He famously clashed with institutions over the ownership of cell cultures, a controversy that highlighted the complexities of intellectual property and scientific research. Nevertheless, his dedication to advancing science remained steadfast throughout his career. Leonard Haick passed away on August 1st, 2024, at the age of 96 in Sea Ranch, California. His contributions to science have left an enduring legacy, shaping the way scientists understand aging and cell biology. His discoveries continue to influence ongoing research and offer valuable insights into the processes of aging, disease, and cellular function, cementing his place as one of the most influential figures in modern biology. Juan Brujo, the enigmatic and influential frontman of the band Brujeria, passed away at the age of 61 due to a heart attack. The news of his death was shared with deep sadness by the band on Instagram, where they paid tribute to their leader. Known for his powerful stage presence and his unique ability to blend extreme metal with socio-political commentary, Juan Brujo became an iconic figure in the underground music scene, particularly in the Latin metal community. His contributions to the genre extended far beyond his role as a vocalist. He was the driving force behind Brujeria's uncompromising sound and message. Formed in the early 1990s, Brujeria gained attention for their controversial lyrics and themes, often addressing topics like drug cartels, immigration, and political corruption. Singing in both English and Spanish, the band's music reflected the harsh realities of life on both sides of the U.S.-Mexico border. Juan Brujo's raw, aggressive delivery of these themes resonated deeply with fans, especially those who shared his background and experiences. The band's announcement of his death on Instagram was written in both languages, reflecting the bilingual and bicultural nature of their music. It is with deep sadness we have to announce that our leader Juan Brujo has passed away today. Juan Brujo's influence extended well beyond the music he made. He became a symbol of resistance and defiance for many, using his platform to speak out against injustice and inequality. His stage persona, characterized by his intense performances and masked appearance, created an aura of mystery and rebellion. Through his music, he gave voice to those who felt marginalized or oppressed, and his lyrics often challenged the status quo, making Brujeria more than just a band, they were a movement. His passing leaves a significant void in the world of extreme metal, particularly in the niche he helped create for politically charged bilingual metal. Juan Brujo will be remembered not only for his musical contributions, but also for the message of resistance and empowerment he championed throughout his career. His legacy will continue to inspire future generations of musicians and fans. Evan Agassi, also written as Evan Agassi, was a renowned Assyrian-American singer whose career spanned more than 50 years, making him one of the most influential figures in Assyrian music. Born on September 25, 1945 in Kermanshah, Iran, Agassi became known for his powerful voice and ability to connect with the Assyrian diaspora through his music. Over the course of his career, he released more than 20 albums, with his popularity peaking in the 1980s and 1990s. His music resonated deeply with Assyrians around the world, serving as a cultural bridge for those who had been displaced from their homeland due to political and social unrest. Agassi's career began in Iran, where he cultivated a loyal following among Assyrians living in the region. However, as political instability in the Middle East grew, particularly after the Iranian Revolution, he emigrated to the United States. In his new home, he continued to produce music that reflected both his Assyrian heritage and his experiences as an immigrant. His songs often dealt with themes of longing, exile, and cultural identity, making him a beloved figure among the Assyrian community worldwide. Throughout his long career, Evan Agassi toured extensively, performing in countries across Australia, Europe, and Asia. His concerts were major events for Assyrians, who saw him as a cultural ambassador and a voice that preserved their traditions and language. His music transcended generational divides, and many Assyrian families passed down his records from one generation to the next, ensuring his legacy endured. On September 17, 2024, Evan Agassi passed away at the age of 78, marking the end of a storied career that left an indelible impact on Assyrian music and culture. His death was deeply felt by the Assyrian diaspora, who regarded him not only as a musician, but as a symbol of perseverance and cultural pride. His contributions to Assyrian music will continue to be celebrated for generations to come, ensuring that his legacy remains alive in the hearts of those who found solace and identity in his songs. Zulia Nasipovna Kamalova, born on August 8, 1969 in Sarapul, Russia, was a celebrated Russian-born Australian singer known for her distinctive fusion of world music, blending traditional Tatar melodies with contemporary influences. Kamalova's music transcended cultural boundaries, and she built an international reputation for her evocative voice, innovative arrangements, and deeply personal songwriting. After moving to Australia, Kamala established herself as one of the most respected artists in the country's world music scene, while continuing to tour frequently in Europe, where her music had a devoted following. Kamala's musical journey was shaped by her upbringing in a Tatar family, where traditional folk songs and cultural heritage played an integral role. She began her career in Russia, but truly blossomed after emigrating to Australia, where she found a space to experiment with and refine her unique sound. Her work, often sung in multiple languages including Russian, Tatar, and English, wove together elements of folk, jazz, and classical music, creating an eclectic and richly textured body of work that resonated with diverse audiences. Her critically acclaimed albums, such as Aluki and The Waltz of Emptiness, showcased her ability to infuse ancient musical traditions with modern sensibilities. Kamala's artistry was not limited to her studio recordings. Her live performances were celebrated for their emotional depth and her ability to connect with audiences on a profound level. Touring across Europe, Kamala became an ambassador for Tatar culture, introducing many listeners to its haunting beauty while drawing from global influences. She often collaborated with musicians from different genres and cultural backgrounds, reflecting her commitment to musical exploration and cross-cultural dialogue. Zulia Kamala passed away on September 18, 2024, at the age of 55, leaving behind a rich legacy as an artist who bridged worlds with her music. Her death was a loss not only to the Australian and Tatar music communities, but to the global music scene that she so passionately enriched. Kamala's contributions to world music, her distinctive voice, and her fusion of cultural sounds will continue to inspire future generations of musicians and listeners alike. Carol Burnett, born on April 26, 1933, is an iconic American actress, comedian, and singer who became a beloved household name through her groundbreaking variety show, The Carol Burnett Show. With a career spanning over 7 decades, Burnett is known for her sharp comedic timing, memorable characters, and pioneering role as one of the first women to host a variety show. Her warmth and humor endeared her to audiences, but behind her public persona, Burnett faced significant challenges in her personal life, including health issues and family struggles. While Burnett has enjoyed a long and largely healthy career, she has faced her share of health concerns as she aged. In interviews, she has spoken about maintaining a positive outlook and staying active, which have helped her navigate the typical health challenges of aging. Despite this, like many performers who have spent years in the spotlight, Burnett has had to contend with the physical toll of her career, including vocal strain from years of performing and various other age-related ailments. Even in her 90s, she remains active in the entertainment industry, showing a remarkable resilience that reflects her indomitable spirit. However, some of the most difficult moments in Burnett's life have revolved around her family. One of the most tragic events she endured was the loss of her daughter, Carrie Hamilton, to lung cancer in 2002. Carrie, who had battled addiction earlier in her life, had overcome those struggles and forged a successful career in acting and writing before her untimely death at the age of 38. Burnett has spoken openly about the pain of losing her daughter, describing it as a profound loss that deeply affected her. In addition to her daughter's death, Burnett has faced other personal struggles, including her turbulent childhood. Both of her parents were alcoholics, and she was largely raised by her grandmother. Despite these early hardships, Burnett channeled her challenges into her comedy, often using humor as a coping mechanism. Her life has been marked by triumphs and tragedies, but through it all, Carol Burnett has remained a symbol of strength, resilience, and unwavering optimism.